it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards. This is the card we're making today. This is Wonderful World card number 4. I've got one more card that I made with this particular designer series paper. I got a total of 11 cards out of a 12 by 12 sheet, and I had this much scrap left over. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that in the future. I don't know yet. But anyway, that's what I had left over. And this is the inside. So let's get started on this card. Right here in the corner. Let me see it. Hopefully my camera stays in focus. I've got all my pieces cut out. At the end of the video, I will tell you what stamp sets I used. But the first thing we're going to do is, I think I'm going to glue this together. Right here. Well, I'll just show you now what I used, so you know. I used the Happiness Abounds for the sentiments, the Wonderful World for the flower on the inside, and then this is the leaf, let's see, what's it called? Stitched Greenery die for this piece right here. So that's what I used on this card. So let's get started. Glue this on here. Now you could use your seal adhesive. I just like liquid glue because I can move this around if it's not where I want it. It's got wiggle room. You definitely don't want to put too much because I don't know if it'll ooze up in the stitching. I don't think it will, but okay. And then I glued this to the front. I used Mossy Meadow ink pad for stamping the sentiments, and then I used Pear Pizzazz and Orchid Oasis for the iris that's on the inside of the card. Right here. I'll show you how I did that. Okay, we got that on there. We're going to take these pieces. I'll have all the sizes on my blog for you. I try to post them pretty close to the same time, so if you click on on the down arrow, my blog address is there. That you just click on that and it'll take you straight to my blog, and the sizes and dimensions and all the products I used are there, along with a picture of this card. So we're going to glue these. Very carefully because it wiggles. Okay, we'll let that dry. I'll work on this. I used this punch, and it's called the Banner Pick-a-Punch. And that's how I made these little banners. You can use your scissors if you want. I used this. This is a little bit wider than that spot, so we're just going to put that in there, line it up, so it's centered. Okay, and then I'm going, before I do the other end, I'm going to glue this on because and very carefully do the other end. So we're going to line this up. You can always trim this down if you want a thinner border of the Mossy Meadow. for your tag. Because I'm going to let that dry before I do any more with it. And we're going to put, let's see, I want that. Okay. Let's put dimensionals on the back of this one. In the middle. And in this one, I only want dimensionals on this side, along here, and then I want one in this corner and one in the middle. I don't want one there because I'm going to lay that on there like this, and it doesn't need dimensionals on it. So let's go ahead and put this one on. Tried to make these cards as simple as possible. This is a free item, the stamp set and the paper. With a $100 purchase during celebration, you can get this paper and the stamp set for free. So put that on there. And then I put a little dab of glue right here. Do that here in a second. In this corner, because I want it to lift. And I don't want a dimensional there. So I'm going to do that. And then we're just going to try and get this space and this space about the same. Doesn't have to be exact, but close. Just like so. Okay. Now we're going to do the other end of this. You always want to put it so that you can see the bottom of this thing. Put that in there. And I'm not sure exactly where that label is, so I'm going to be very careful about how much I punch off. And looks like that is perfect. Okay, put dimensionals on the back of this one. And I put 3 on there because I want it to sag in the middle. Please like, subscribe, and share my video with your friends if you think they might like this card to make it themselves. It will help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Okay, then I took these Fine Sparkle Adhesive Gems, and they're in the mini catalog, and I used the pink ones. I used a large one down here, and then a small one right here. And then another large one right here. And that's your card. Now let me show you how I made the flower, because I'm going to do one on the envelope. I took this stamp set, and then I took the Orchid Oasis ink. And I didn't want it too much ink on there, so I dabbed a little bit of it off, and then I just dabbed on here, bearing in mind where the stem is. And the reason I didn't use my stamping blends is because I don't have as much control over where the ink goes. See, now I got Orchid Oasis on that stem right there. I know that's a stem. So what I'm going to do is take a little paper towel. Where I don't want the blue, I'm going to wipe it off. Or the Orchid Oasis. Because I'm going to put green there. going to use the Pear Pizzazz on that. Okay, let's close that. Take my Pear Pizzazz and do the same thing. Dip it off a little bit because I don't want it too dark. Put the green on there. Some green on that tip. And then ink up the rest of the leaves and the stem. Okay, pretty simple. Close that. Get that out of my way. Now we're going to stamp this on the envelope. I don't know what I got on there, but so just stamp it on there. And there's your flower. So beautiful. And that's your card. Very, very simple. The next one I'm going to do on the next video will be the last one for this paper, this design of this paper. That'll make these two cards. I have 9, and then I'll have this card and another one just like it, and that'll give me 11 cards. So I hope you have a blessed day. Again, let me show you what I used. Wonderful World stamp set. Happiness Abounds. Always forget what this is called. It's called Stitch Greenery Die. And I'll have all the sizes and dimensions on my blog, so you can go there and see what sizes I did. This is Melon Mambo Mossy Meadow. Well, I hope you have a blessed day. Be sure to go to my blog that's in the down arrow. If you're interested in signing up as a demonstrator, on my blog there's a Join Now button or a Shop Now button if you just want to shop from me. So enjoy your day and have fun stamping.